How to remove the knee airbag on a Ford Fusion. Before you start doing this, what you want to do is disconnect the battery, leave it disconnected for 10 to 15 minutes or more so you can drain all the power that's to the airbag. On my vehicle, you'll need a 8mm socket. And if you look under here, the reason why I'm wanting to take it off is because I got me a little dash camera here. I'm running it along the ceiling, the headliner, the pillar, and if you look under here, there's really no place to run the wire and to add a zip tie to hold it up there. So what you want to do to remove the airbag, you'll have two screws right here. And if you go all the way to the other side, you'll have two screws right there. So you want to go ahead and remove those total of 4 screws. Alright, I went it kind of ahead, but I've already removed the 4 screws on it. And it will not fall out right away because there's those little plastic clips that you see on both ends of it. Don't know if you can see it on this end here, probably, yeah. Right there. Right in the middle between those 2 holes there. What I did, I took my little door panel tool remover and just gently kind of pried up, or pried down to pop it out of place, because that's where the plastic clip goes right into here. But you want to be gentle not to puncture the airbag on it. If you're strong enough, you can just wiggle it out on it. I'm not for sure, but once when you get to this far here, you'll have a connector on this end here, which I'm not going to take mine off completely. But to remove that, you'll have to kind of adjust it, and there's a plastic clip on the other end of it. I don't think I can get my camera to show it. Oh, no, probably not. But you can kind of see what I mean. But on the end of it, back on top of here, you have a clip, so you'll need probably a flathead screwdriver. You pop the clip just out a little bit. Don't come out all the way, just slides out just a little bit, just enough to disconnect this wiring connector. But since I'm not needing to take mine completely out, I'm not going to mess with that. I'll go ahead and run my wires. Alright, I just kind of have the wires right under there, but I got the wires over this mounting bracket. Don't know if you can see it too well. That's where the airbag sits onto, because I don't want the wire under the airbag where if I do get in a wreck and it explodes, it'll just whip that wire probably apart or unplug it. Therefore the camera had no use. So I just kind of tucked it under there right now. So let's go ahead and put the airbag back onto place. So you want to make sure you line up the clips here onto the bracket here. Alright, I got mine back on, and it's just like a door panel. You just push it in there till you just kind of hear a little click. You can probably pull it off by hand, I'm not for sure. But you can see what I mean, just push it up into there. Then go ahead and start your screws. I would hand screw it first so you do not cross thread it. Hand screw both 4 screws. Then you can go and take the tool and tighten it down. I wouldn't go crazy tight because it is plastic. You do not want it to crack, even though it looks like there's a metal ring around it, but you don't want to get crazy tight on there. Alright, I got all 4 screws tightened down. Then go ahead and connect your battery. I'm just going to set mine on top of it right now. Alright, and you can make sure, since the airbag didn't blow, I did a good job. I'll just go ahead and run the car to accessory mode. You can also start it up too and see if your airbag light's on or not. So I don't know if you can see right next to the seat belt on the left side of it, there should be like an airbag light. So mine's not on. So I did a good job. I didn't mess nothing up taking mine apart. So that's how you move the knee airbag on a Ford Fusion. Thanks for watching.